How's it going, people? It is Liam Cattison here, and we're reacting to episode number 7 of Lucifer Season 5. Oh, I feel like things are going to kick off. Potentially this episode, maybe potentially next episode, because I think the next episode is the ending of the first part of Season 5 of Lucifer. So, yeah, I am going at this at my own pace. I know, of course, as I think I've mentioned before, but I do know that the 6th season will be on September 10th, so yeah, but I'll react to it in my own pace. There's no rush whatsoever, so yeah, and you know, I'm not going to sacrifice the other shows that I'm doing, nor am I going to be pushing myself too much, because there's still a lot of stuff that I got to edit anyway, so I don't want to be pushing myself too much to the point where I just, yeah, want to be taking a bit of a break or whatever, so yeah. But, yeah, like I said, this episode, next episode, I expect things to kick off, especially from Dan's side of things, because, yeah, he's now found out about Lucifer, so, and, he can probably put 2 and 2 together with Amenadel, considering, you know, the whole brother thing, and how he was okay with the devil face, so, yeah, I'm not sure what's going to be happening in terms of Dan in this episode, but it will be very, very exciting to see what does happen. Though there is one thing that we can all, you know, party down towards, and that's Lucifer and Chloe E. So yeah, there is a bit of a lightheartedness to this whole situation, but yeah, it's been a really, really fantastic season so far, and I am really excited to see what's going to happen in these next 2 episodes. But yeah, with that said, let's get into episode number 7 of season 5 for Lucifer. Let's go. Oh, my heart is singing! We won, Lucifer! We won! Dexter won! Oh.
Why?
Odd. Given that hell was supposed to freeze over.
Because I said that I wouldn't have sex with you until...
Oh, he remembered! How sweet!
Oh, I know I'm very funny. I want to have sex with you another 4 times. 6, actually.
Oh! What?
Did I just mojo you?
Did she
don't
just...
know.
You're messing with me.
Don't think it...
Yes.
Holy shit, Chloe!
So silly. Okay, do that.
Well, only by accident. She's seen me do it quite a bit, so she did it as a joke, and it happened to...
When a joke turns out to be so serious.
Do you think it's possible I've given my power to everyone I've ever had sex with and just never knew it?
Oh, shoot. How many is that? But I don't think it is.
No.
Well, we did the deed several times, and...
Did you and Lucifer finally get over your issues and under the covers for the old no pants dance?
We sure did.
Aw, I'm so sorry, Decker. You know, sometimes... Wait, I'm sorry. Rewind.
Did you just say yes?
This is not a drill.
OMG. Oh, I was so ready to have my Decker Star dreams crushed again. Why?
Because it's been one bummer after another with you two. I didn't want to get my hopes up.
Ella is us.
I know. Ella, is Ella, is Dan here yet?
Oh, Ella Spinoza called in sick, I'm afraid.
Oh, did he look in the mirror again? I told him.
Convenient.
We should...
I just love how Ella is truly us.
What is it you desire?
What? That's a weird thing to ask, man.
Not working.
Has his mojo gone?
That means...
Is it absorbed to...
Detective, I think you stole my mojo.
Sharing is caring in a relationship, folks.
Bonus, 2 hours of arguing.
What were they arguing about? And did you get any details at all? Names, anything?
No, once I realized the noise wasn't stopping, I cranked up my headset so I could hear my raiding party. It's getting so a guy can't plunder a Lich King's barrow.
He's like me, a
anymore.
geek.
Then good going on. I mean, can we please just enjoy it for a minute?
Of course.
I can understand why he's a bit wigged, because it, you know, it's... one of his specialties, and yeah.
Sext chain.
Oh, nothing wrong with inserting a little creativity into throat exercises.
That is some strong emoji game there. Although,
She likes that. I love it.
Wait, so they were having an affair? It says here that he's married with kids.
Well, maybe the vocal coach was
So
worried
many
that Diane
people
would
are
sing
just
to his
having an
wife,
affair.
so he
Just-
cut her off before she could.
Keep it clean.
All right, let's go talk to Mari.
Oh my gosh. Pete.
Oh, is that the bloody journalist?
But Star Trek is your thing.
Well, I mean, Lucifer, the 24th century is big enough for the both of us.
You can.
Sharing's not that
And-
hard.
Exactly. I got a girlfriend, and me and her are like a lot of stuff. Lord of the Rings, BTS, Harry Potter, even F1 now. So she supports Mercedes, so we're gonna have to have a talk.
Oh, no, Mr. Canales.
Throws things at people. He flies into fits of rage for no reason. Diane wanted to bring him down. I told her it would end her.
Sounds like it did.
You think Niels is behind this?
I mean, you just said it yourself. He's a bully. He doesn't seem like to be a guy that I'd like to spend drink night with. Don't blink.
And the good news is I'm pretty sure this means that you're in heaven, just like Minadel said.
Oh.
But the bad news is I don't think I'm going to be joining you.
Oh.
I'm terrified, Charlotte. And it's I need a sign. I need something. Help. Please. Help me.
Shit. Oh, is this Michael? Please don't tell me Michael. Michael, for...
Your redemption is not lost. There is a way for you to right all your wrongs.
Get rid of Lucifer.
A way for you to protect your loved ones.
You manipulative piece of shit.
As if your mojo is some sort of STD.
It is a weird way to think about it, isn't it?
This is really getting to you, huh? Trust me, it's not like I don't want to have sex with you, because I really, really do.
Usually something buried underneath. Sometimes deep, deep, deep down. But ultimately meaningful and worth trying to understand.
Linda's giving some good advice there. But I am wondering if it's something more than just the sex. It's the fact that they formed this connection. That because Chloe was made for Lucifer. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I had a feeling it was gonna go this way.
Yeah, I don't think this is what I need.
I wasn't talking about you.
She was talking about her.
This isn't working for me.
And it was worth a shot because her and Amenadel did do the dirty and... Oh, Maze.
LAPD.
Oh, they were in sync.
This must be about Diane.
I love
Awful
these
what
two so
happened to
fucking
her.
much.
A relief for you, I'm sure.
Desire.
Is it not working? What the f...
Is she having a stroke?
I don't understand. Unless this means that you've lost it and I've got it again.
What?
Oh, step aside, Detective. Niels, tell me.
Third time's the charm.
Truly desire.
Is this the way you people solve crimes?
What's going on?
As a team, everything's gonna be okay. Right? I promise.
Weird. You say everything's gonna be okay. For this woman, I think not.
Lady, victim connections will build a profile. This killer's MO is extremely unique. Slashing
And
vocal
dangerous,
cords.
of course. I mean,
Why would anybody
murderers.
do that?
Yeah, but
I don't know. Maybe you wanted to take away their voice?
No.
silenced them before he silenced
He
them.
wants to take away their power.
Yeah,
and he said to stop focusing on what I got wrong and instead focus on what I can still get right. I can still help, Chloe. I can still help catch this killer before he hurts anybody else. I'm just so glad
You've
you
earned
found a
yourself
good
some
guy.
brownie points.
Yeah, me too. It's just really nice to have somebody in your corner.
Would you please go speak to the lady?
Is that what they call it?
How can I refuse?
Oh, she just warmed him up. Honeyed him up.
Excuse me, do you use that ribbon on every bouquet?
Apparently not enough. Ever heard of a demon getting a soul?
Well,
I can't say that I have.
Buffyverse!
No one ever heard of an angel and a human having a baby before.
There's always hope.
Or if anyone is gonna find what they're looking for, it's you, Masaki.
You're a bloody bounty hunter. Hunt your bounty. That sounded more sweeter in my head. Good on Amenadel, though.
I know.
Shining!
Is that?
Holy cow, Else.
I think we found something.
Oh,
What'd you find?
Check it out.
this nightmarish vibe is really chilling. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. No. No.
Vocal cords are always the first thing to seize up. Don't feel bad.
Shit.
Most would have dropped already.
You sick son of a bitch. Look up. Yes! Come on, Chloe. Bloody hell. Shoot up, yeah. Oh.
We got him.
Kinda scary.
Scary.
Yeah, because, like, you ever get the feeling you're not good enough for someone? Okay.
All the
Guy like
time.
you wouldn't, but for me, I'm terrified. But I just figured deciding if I'm good
I'm
enough
very
or
intrigued
not,
about
that's
Pete.
Not up to me. I mean, that's up to her. So all I can do is open up.
Do your
and
best.
Maybe it means that I've just put a tiny dent in the giant wall that you've erected around yourself.
But
I think perhaps for the first time ever, you're starting to open up to me. To let me in.
that's the goal.
Well, that was fast.
Oh shit.
Dearie me. Still suffering with the bout of the old Trotskys, are we?
Oh shit. Dan!
Joking, Daniel.
Sorry, I have to.
No. She's so close though. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are shitting me. Fucking Michael. Oh. I mean, you could even see the panic on his face and saying he's got to. All because Michael has said, hey, there's still redemption for you. Just shoot Lucifer, okay? Yeah, cool. And then you might have your spot in heaven. You can be with your Charlotte. So I can't even blame Dan. And you guys who watched my season 4 reactions knew that I had like a couple of episodes of a tirade against Dan, especially with how he was acting up against Lucifer. And you can't blame him here. Because fucking Michael. Yeah, like I said, fucking Michael, right? Because he's just caused a whole lot of complications, and I don't know. I just feel like something needs to be done. Like, he is making such a mess, and yeah. Someone needs to go to the Silver City and tell God, ground your Michael because he's being a little shit. So, and especially with the fact that he's now put the whole Dexter thing in jeopardy because of his influence to Dan. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm done with his shit. It's going to be very, very interesting to see, though, what does happen. Because, yeah, it's understandable for Dan. Like, not only does seeing Lucifer's face have him being sent into a kind of a hectic reaction, I guess, because, I mean, Linda was a bit rattled. I say a bit understatement. And Chloe was rattled as well, to the point where she had to take a vacation and she went to see Father Kinley, who, yeah. So it's not just the fact that Dan is rattled, but now he's being puppeteered. He's being played like a damn fiddle because Michael is a little bitch. So, oh man. So I'm not going to bollock Dan whatsoever. Yeah, he did shoot Lucifer. It's shitty. It's not looking great, but it's not Dan's fault. Dan didn't act out on that instinct. He was rattled and he went to Charlotte's grave and he was going over everything and worrying about the fact that he would be good. I'd say, if anything, if Michael didn't show up, I don't know how Dan would have handled things from here onwards. Maybe he would be, he would give Lucifer the cold shoulder or try to avoid him as much as possible if Michael didn't show up. But, he was reflecting more so on his life rather than putting so much priority into Lucifer, because he was focusing on Charlotte and the fact that she's in heaven and I'm going to hell. Because we know that Dan has been trying to lead a positive life this season, but he is not forgetting about his own sins, and he's believing that that is going to be his anchor. And literally, with the case now that hell is a real thing, it's dragging him to hell. So he's been putting so much focus on himself and the fact that he could be with Charlotte, but now the fact that he couldn't be with Charlotte again. And I think I don't know if that's because he knows about Amenadel. Like, okay, well, if I'm guessing Amenadel took, yeah. So, people, I'm just wanting Michael to get his ass kicked. So, yeah, but great episode though. I really loved the whole killer thing in this episode. Like they do every so often with Lucifer, they make it a little bit different to your usual killer of the week. And they did in this one, because it didn't circle back to one of the people that you questioned or whatever. It went to a serial killer who, was very, very horrific. And I gotta say, I really loved the shots as well. Like, not only were they paying homage to The Shining, obviously, but just the atmosphere, the music, the thriller lighting. It really stood out, and it really sent, it had the, it just had that potential, and it, did send a chill down your spine. So I really like how they executed that with the whole serial killer vibe that we had this episode. And like I said, it's just something a little bit different. But I also really loved the idea that that there was that vulnerability to Lucifer because I thought, honestly, he was going to shrug it off, to be fair. But he was unable to speak, and but there was still that teamwork because he did look in the direction of the killer, and Chloe, with her fast reaction, was able to avoid being clocked. So yeah. But I really loved the focus on the Mojo as well, because Chloe had Lucifer's Mojo. And yeah, I can't blame Lucifer for being a bit miffed, because this is his thing. This is a specialty of his, and you know, with him unable to do it and Chloe being able to do it, it does feel like a kick in the gut. And yeah, they are together, and there is this whole sharing dynamic, but it's a power that he's always had, really. So. But I am great that Chloe did give him that supportive boost, and came to some kind of understanding. Not just that, though, but they didn't dramatize this. So, yeah, because Lucifer was upset. I mean, Lucifer was upset when he lost his devil face. And yeah, there is this more. I guess there is room for concern about how Lucifer is reacting, because his partner has the Mojo, and you don't want to jeopardize that relationship. So, and of course, the whole sharing dynamic, right? So, but at the same time, it's something they now have in common, I guess. So, and that's a really neat thing when it comes to relationships. We even had Ella and Pete, yeah, I think his name was, who were, you know, sharing their love for Star Trek. And even I have a girlfriend right now who I think the world of, who I'm not getting sentimental about thinking about her. No, but we do have quite a few things in common, and you know, we just geek it out. So it's like, yeah, it really does warm the heart. So I feel like I could say from that standpoint, there is this sweet element, I guess, that we have Lucifer and Chloe have something in common in terms of something very divine, like his Mojo. But also, I can understand why Lucifer can be a bit upset, especially if he's not able to do it. So, but I feel like with Chloe showing some understanding, I feel like that did add a layer of strength to their relationship. And yeah, I am really glad that this didn't really dramatize anything in terms of their relationship. Because I was like, Chloe, let's just enjoy this. Let's go. But there is that understanding why Lucifer would be a bit upset regarding him not being able to do it. So yeah. But I also really like the idea that Lucifer, like, not only was the Mojo working on Lucifer and nobody else, but also that Lucifer is lowering his walls and he is being vulnerable. He that Mojo is reverbing on him, and it's a sign of him becoming open, of him being happy, him being content. Not just that, though, but you know, you got Lucifer has got the person that, well, I guess you could say, has desired the most. He's got, like, that opening shot. That was so freaking adorable and amazing. And yeah, it did show some concern about, wait, Chloe can do the Mojo? No, but it was so adorable and I really loved it. And I think my heart left my body because it was so amazing. And I was here for it. I was done. I was happy. So, and these two are, like, they're meant for each other. So, yeah. Though I was gonna, like, say if the Mojo didn't work, but I was gonna say, if Chloe said, what do you desire? Like, of course, because she meant it in a joke context and then it turned serious, didn't it? But I would have loved for Lucifer to say you, because he would be playing it off as a joke, but also serious as well, because see, I'm so happy with these two. So yeah, but I just really loved how they worked in this episode, and how they came to have a bit more of a better understanding about it. Like, it was showing room for concern in Lucifer's perspective, but Lucifer was becoming a bit more supportive and even took some advice from Pete as well. So yeah, I am very, very curious about him, because I don't know whether if I should be a bit suspicious or if I am, very intrigued to see if he's going to become something more. Because, I mean, he could be normal. So, yeah, but I do feel like there is something more to Pete. So I'm keeping my eyes on him, but we'll just have to wait and see. He was acting very, very interesting when they were investigating the killer's apartment. But yeah, I am very, very curious about Pete. I can't put my finger on what he could possess in terms of, like, is he dangerous? Or do we, anticipate he could be something, etc. in before he's God? That would actually be weird. With him. I don't know. It would kind of be weird. He's dating. I don't know. No, but he's not Neil Gaiman, so yeah. Although, does he kind of look? I don't think he does. So yeah. Anyways, I'm digressing. But no. I'm keeping my eyes on Pete, because I mean, it's not the first time you've had this new character come in and think, okay, because I'm sure, like, there might have been theories about Ella when she first appeared, and so far she's like, her best friend is Azrael, so yeah. But that's it in terms of Ella, apart from the fact that she's adorable. So yeah. And the biggest Dexter ship. No, she's the fans, because you saw how she reacted in the beginning, and she was us. Like Ella is the Dexter fandom incarnate, basically. So yeah, but I'm sure there was, theories about Ella, and maybe, and that's it. I don't know if I should keep a watchful eye over Pete, or if he's just going to be normal, if he's just going to be a supportive boyfriend for Ella. Who knows? We'll just have to watch this space. So but it does seem like he's not going to be like a guy that is barely going to be there, if that makes sense. He's going to keep appearing, and yeah, so whether he's going to like I said, be of some huge importance in terms of he's got this secret identity or whatever, or if he's just a normal guy who is just a nerd, and we can appreciate that because nerds are cool. That's a thing that remains to be seen. So yeah. No, but I really, really loved how things went by with Lucifer and Chloe's dynamic. So yeah. And there was that bit with Maze as well, where she she picked a fight with Amenadel, and Amenadel wants to, stay to the father life, which is very admirable of him. But there's also Maze still continuing that, feeling that she's going to be alone forever. And yeah, I really, really loved how Amenadel did comfort her, and I do have a feeling Eve's gonna come back with the mention of that, and I have this hope that Eve will have read the room this time around and fall for May. So yeah, I do feel like she might come back in some capacity, especially to quell Maze's fear of being alone. But I really loved how Amenadel said about the fact that it's not impossible for a demon to get a soul. Screams in Buffyverse. But yeah, I do feel like I do have this suspicion that Eve could come back. I think I did speculate about there is an open door for Eve to come back in the finale of season 4. But I do feel like with Maze's worries about being alone forever, that door is opening wider. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, because I don't know, unless there is like another male or a female that will come in, because obviously even Linda, I don't think not even Linda, Maze and Linda, I don't think that can that's gonna happen. Amenadel, yeah, definitely not. Don't think Dan. Actually, Dan might just look like. I don't think that's gonna ever happen, especially like because I think Dan's heart sings to Charlotte, and that's it. And plus there's the whole revelations bit, so yeah. You don't want to have Dan lose his head with the fact that Maze is a soulless demon, so yeah. But and obviously not Chloe, because yeah, even though there were little sparks at the beginning of season 5, so no, in all seriousness, no. I do have a feeling that Eve might come back into the fold. We'll have to wait and see, but I feel like to quell Lee's beliefs that she's going to be alone forever, I feel like that's the number one go-to. So someone else might come step up to the plate, but we'll just have to wait and see. But so far, if I'm a betting man, Eve's coming back. So yeah, but Dan, oh my god, I'm gonna go back to him because I want to comment about that graveyard scene, because that was really emotional. Just the way he broke down, had that belief that he was going to hell, and just processing everything. And I really, really loved the way it was executed. And yeah, it is frustrating that Michael came down, decided to be a little dick about it, and yeah, make things even worse. So I hope Amenadel does sort this shit out, though. Like, he's going to know that Lucifer got shot. Not just that, though, but his BFF was manipulated by Michael. So, yeah. I do hope that... I don't know if Amenadel... I don't know if Amenadel could beat Michael, but I don't think Lucifer's in the best position right now, considering he's got a bullet in him. So yeah, Amenadel, if you wanna snap your brother's neck, by all means, but yeah, Mike, I feel like Michael's gonna be a problem, that because he's gonna obviously tell everyone, well, Chloe and Lucifer, about the fact that Michael went to confront him, because he did say he didn't want to do this. So he's obviously gonna say Michael said this, and they're gonna be like, "Fuck my life." Because both Chloe and Lucifer have obviously had the uncomfortable pleasure of meeting Michael. And they're probably going to add they're going to, tell Dan that he was being strung along, etc., and all that jazz. And Dan's going to have a lot of guilt regarding what he did, potentially. Because Michael was exploiting on his fears. Because that's what Dan is fearing at the minute. He's worried about going to hell, not being with Charlotte. Enter Michael, who can play on those fears and say, hey, if you do this, maybe you won't go to hell, buddy. So, obviously Dan's going to do this. Because his head's in a bit of a... His head is all over the place. Knowing that Lucifer is the devil, knowing that Amenadel is okay with this, and possibly he is a celestial too, now he has that affirmation that heaven and hell is a real thing. He sees Michael, who in the Bible will be defined as a good angel. So he has no reason to say, you know what, I'm not going to trust you because my head's battered all over the place and I just need to process this. So he's going to listen to Michael's plea saying, hey, if you do this, maybe things will be rosy and you will have made the world a better place, Dan Espinosa. I can't say it, but you get the idea. Michael is going to be playing on his fears and giving him this. He's dangling the carrot in front of Dan. I'm not saying Dan's a donkey, but no. He's dangling that carrot and Dan's going to take it. So, yeah, that's why. And this is a guy who was bitching at Dan for 2 episodes consecutively last season. So, I don't want to. I personally, I'm up for opinion, but I don't want to hear it because Michael is exploiting Dan's fears and yeah. Dan didn't even want to do this in his heart, but he wants to be with Charlotte, and Michael is exploiting that. So, yeah, I do feel so bad for Dan. Like, especially because he was... I just hope that he didn't get, like, when this was originally aired, he didn't get shit, because it's not Dan's fault. He's just been strung along. So, and... that's why I'm saying next episode, Chloe will probably explain the whole shtick with Michael. He's probably going to feel guilt, and there we go. it's just because he's worried about going to hell. And that was before Michael showed up. So he just wants to be with Charlotte. He just wants the person that he loved so much. So, yeah. But, yeah, overall, superb episode. I'm really worried about the next episode, considering Lucifer's not going to be in a good state. Probably dying. We'll see how you can rectify that. Amenadel, anyone? Let's do a life transference. Michael and... yeah. No, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next episode. Because, like I said, I think the next episode was the cutting point between the first part of season 5 and the second part of season 5. So, yeah, it'll be very, very interesting. And when did it come out for you guys? I'm wondering, actually, because I know Lucifer, the second part of season 5 came out a few months ago in my recording perspective. So, and I think the first part of Lucifer season 5 came out some point in 2020. So that would have been a long wait, and I don't have that like misfortune, I guess. So I do feel so bad for you guys, whatever happens, because I did with the season 3 finale, given the fact that it was cancelled, and thankfully we got a reprieve with Netflix. But given the situation at the minute with Lucifer and whatever's going to happen with Michael, we'll just have to wait and see what does happen with Michael. But whatever the situation, I guarantee it was hell for you guys all over again. So, like it was with season 3's finale. Yeah, so... But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!